Let's get your day started. This is ABC Action News, taking action for you.
Right now at 6:30, there are 145 new laws on the books today. We go over a few, including one that's expected to keep our beaches cleaner.
And this giant snail that you see right here, it's causing all kinds of problems in one Pasco County neighborhood. What you should do safely if you see one of these. We'll have all the details. But first, of course, the holiday weekend starting for some folks today. The party gets started. They may be hitting the road, Greg D. But for folks who are staying here, what kind of weather can we expect this weekend?
Typical midsummer weather, Dia. If you are planning on traveling today to other parts of Florida, rain will be an issue later in the day. The morning is the best to do everything every day this weekend, whether it's travel, the pool, the beach, the cookouts. Midday cookouts much safer than afternoon and evening ones, as rain coverage will be up today and right through the weekend. We're in the 70s now. No one's near 80. A couple of showers even popping up offshore. Now, these are headed north, so I don't expect them to impact the beaches. But if you're heading out for a walk on the beach this morning, you may see some lightning and thunder out in the Gulf of Mexico. 70s now by the afternoon. We'll be in the 90s with the rain chances driving up as early as midday today. On the roadways right now, just one issue that I'm watching that's causing any kind of road blockage. That is the Polk Parkway onto I-4 westbound. The entire lanes of that are blocked. Emergency response is on the scene. So getting on I-4 westbound, you do not want to use the Polk Parkway. Elsewhere, 75 going north out of Riverview and Brandon looks good. It's the drive is in the green throughout that region. James?
All right, thank you, Greg. Well, it is certainly no secret. Seems like everything is more expensive now, but in Florida, today is the start of several sales tax holidays that could help keep some money in your wallet.
Yeah, we all need that break. Diapers, outdoor gear, a whole lot more, all on this list. ABC Action News reporter Chad Mills found out why some say this comes at a really good time.
Every little bit helps.
Everything helps right now.
With inflation on so many minds, right now there's a new way to save in the Sunshine State. Tax-free holidays on everything from windows to onesies to water skis.
Well, I think this is something that's very beneficial to everyone and just gets everyone to outdoors.
Alex Rosanoff is assistant GM at Tampa's Bass Pro Shops, where a lot of the items are covered under Florida's Freedom Week. From now through the 7th, a lot of these items and plenty more are partially or fully tax-free. Kayaks, canoes, and paddleboards, camping gear, coolers, fishing supplies, sunglasses, pool supplies, even museum admissions.
So this is a big thing that Florida does that I think is going to give that message, hey, go enjoy the summer.
July 1 is also the start of 3 other tax holidays. A year-long break for Energy Star rated appliances like fridges, freezers, washers, and dryers, and a 2-year-long tax holiday for home hardening equipment like impact-resistant doors, windows, and garage doors. And last but not least,
mamas will be so excited that just to get that little extra off of their purchases is going to help them out a whole ton.
Diapers and baby and toddler clothes are tax-free for a year. And at Stelly Belly's Kitty and Maternity Resale Boutique, that's good news to parents as inflation soars.
The diapers do add up and it does get expensive. That is very true.
For a full list of everything included, head to our website, abcactionnews.com. Chad Mills, ABC Action News.
Thank you so much, Chad. Also starting today, 145 new laws go into effect. We've been telling you about that, including this one, Mia's Law, named after Mia Marcano. Investigators say she was killed by a maintenance worker in her apartment complex near Orlando last year. Now, this law expands background check requirements for employees who can access apartments. It also requires complexes to maintain a log for each unit's keys and quicker repair notifications. Also, another law that's been in the legislature for years finally passed. Local governments can now ban smoking on Florida beaches and parks. It gives local leaders full jurisdiction to regulate smoking on beaches in an effort to keep cigarette butts from littering the sand. And here is another new law. Florida drivers can now get a ticket if you play your music too loud. Police are going to be enforcing the reenacted Florida statute prohibiting playing music in cars that can be plainly audible from 25 feet away. Police have said it's going to focus on warnings. They're going to focus on warnings before they give out tickets. But once that period is over, a ticket will cost you more than $100.
Right now, officials with NTSB are expressing some frustration after a train crash and derailment in Missouri that killed several people. The NTSB says the crash happened at what they call a passive crossing, which is a railroad crossing that only has a stop sign and not railroad crossing arms and lights. The NTSB has recommended upgrading these crossings to avoid tragedies like this one. Leaders in the agency say the upgrades for the crossing would have cost around $400,000.
A carjacking suspect is dead after police say he pointed a gun at several Pinellas County deputies. It happened yesterday afternoon outside the entrance to Philippi Park in Safety Harbor. Clearwater police say Robert Hubbard stole a golf cart and a car at gunpoint in Hillsborough County on Wednesday. Hours later in Pasco County, he was seen waving a gun in a Walmart parking lot and then tried to rob a woman outside an Outback restaurant in Trinity. Yesterday, deputies say they spotted Hubbard and the stolen car first in Clearwater and then in Safety Harbor. Authorities say Hubbard refused to pull over, so deputies used stop sticks to deflate the vehicle's tires. Police say Hubbard eventually got out of the car and pointed a gun at deputies. 4 deputies fired, killing him.
And as part of the alert that came from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, that it was mentioned that the subject was armed and dangerous and had wishes to have a shootout with law enforcement.
Clearwater police say Hubbard has a lengthy criminal history spanning 2 decades. A task force made up of several agencies is investigating the shooting, which is standard protocol.
The Polk County Sheriff's Office is also investigating after they say a man pulled a gun on deputies. One deputy shot that man. That suspect now hospitalized in critical condition. The Sheriff's Office says detectives tried to question Brent Conley as he walked on Avenue A West in unincorporated Winter Haven yesterday. The detectives were investigating a tip of the man in the area with a stolen handgun who may also be involved with a stolen motorcycle. Authorities say Conley pulled a gun on the detectives, and that's when one of them shot him. The Sheriff's Office says Conley has a criminal background, including a dozen felonies, one of them battery on a law enforcement officer.
Florida is seeing an increase in monkeypox cases. The CDC's latest reports show 41 cases in the state. That's 13 more that have been added since Wednesday's report. Florida is still 4th among states in the total number of monkeypox cases. There are just under 400 cases across the country. California has the most with 89. The Florida Department of Health reported 2 cases in Pinellas County and 1 in Polk County so far.
Right now, officials near the Florida Panhandle are investigating a possible shark attack. And this morning, the victim's brother is being lauded for saving his sister. The teen was reportedly scalloping near Big Grass Island, a few miles from Keaton Beach, when she was attacked. Her brother heard the commotion and hit that shark until it let his sister go. Now officials are warning about sharks before the upcoming holiday weekend.
People who are going to be out there this weekend, as any time that you're in the water, to respect the fact that there are animals, and sometimes dangerous animals, that live in this water. They need to be alert. They need to be vigilant.
The teen was in just 5 feet of water when the shark bit her. She's in the hospital now with serious injuries.
Right now, environmental officials in Pasco County are treating areas of Newport Richey for this guy right here. This is a giant African land snail. Officials from the Florida Department of Agriculture say the highly invasive species can do a lot of damage. Jason, if you'll just push in so people can see what this looks like here. Pasco County Master Gardener found this snail. There's now a quarantine in place in Newport Richey so crews can start treatment for these snails. The snail has been known to feed on stucco homes and commercial crops. It also carries a parasite that can cause meningitis. So if you see one of these, carefully take a picture, don't pick it up, and contact the Florida Department of Agriculture.
Right now, Florida leaders trying to determine the impact of 2 major Supreme Court decisions, including one impacting immigration on the border. In Biden versus Texas, the Supreme Court ruled that immigrants can wait for their asylum decisions in the United States. That's reversing a Trump-era policy called Remain in Mexico. The assumption is President Biden will soon end that policy. Governor DeSantis believes reversing it will make the border crisis even worse.
Meanwhile, the Supreme Court issued a ruling that will curb the Environmental Protection Agency's ability to fight climate change. The decision will limit the EPA's capacity to regulate carbon emissions from existing power plants. Florida's Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried called the decision a dangerous setback.
We told you for years about the Disney Star Wars hotel that cost people thousands just to stay in, but that's an entire experience. The latest Disney cruise has a drink that will set you back $5,000. Here's an artist's rendering of the new Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge aboard the Disney Wish. According to several reports, the lounge features the most expensive drink in the galaxy. It's a cocktail called the Kyber Crystal, and it costs $5 grand. The company has not shared what is in the drink that makes it so expensive. There is a video on Twitter that they posted about the elaborate presentation with this drink. I don't think it would sway you to drop that kind of money on it.
$5,000.
And it's a
Are there
shot.
refills? That's what I want to know. Greg D, are there refills?
Yeah, does that come with the drink package? Is that included? Can I just take that all day long?
That's ridiculous.
Maybe it comes in some custom crystal that's only unique to.
It looks like a droid that opens up, like, you know, if you're really into that kind of thing.
No, I'm not. I mean, when I'm getting a drink, I just want the drink. Just don't make it a whole thing.
But for $5,000, how crazy is that?
Wow. Oh man, Disney just finding all kinds of crazy ways to take our money. Live look outside this morning over downtown Tampa. It is a nice day to set sail. At least this morning. Look how smooth that channel is between Harbor and Davis Islands. Storms are going to be a big feature in our skies, not just today, but right through the weekend. I'm breaking down your weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Dia?
All right, thank you, Greg. The deadline is now passed for homeowners, insurance companies to get a piece of a $2 billion pie in exchange for providing relief to homeowners. The companies agreeing to help with rising rates. That's just ahead.
And Uber says sexual assaults are going down during rides. We break down the numbers, including one surprising stat involving men.
ABC Action News is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Garage doors always break at the worst time. At Precision, we have dozens of crews on the road, so chances are, if you need us, we're close by. Quality service quickly, that's what you get at Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Because injuries to muscles and ligaments don't show up on an x-ray, the insurance companies will use it as an excuse not to pay. But we work with doctors who can see what x-rays can't, giving you a case insurance companies can't ignore. Farah and Farah, here for you, here for good.
You may hate the color rouge. Well, now it's sapphire blue. Why stick with something you despise?
So in life, the rose you owe, just save, better get Mako.
Now is the time to declare your right to a good night's sleep with great Independence Day savings at Famous Tate with extra red-hot offers on the coolest and most comfortable beds available. Get a queen-size mattress with adjustable base for only $8.99. Or save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Plus free delivery and setup and 0% interest financing until January 2024. All at Famous Tate, of course.
I'm Robert Palmer, founder of RP Funding, and home values are at an all-time high, making it a great time to turn your home equity into the cash you need. Call 855-RP-FUNDING. That's 855-773-8634.
If we can all do a little something to make each day more hopeful, if we make the effort to be profoundly helpful, we can all enjoy the moments that make life more meaningful. When we insist on healthcare that's both skillful and lovingly truthful, we can achieve a level of care that is truly impactful. Empath Health, here for the full life.
At La-Z-Boy Furniture Galleries, you'll find solutions from cozy to spacious. It's the 4th of July sale. Save up to 25% store-wide on all in-stock and custom orders. La-Z-Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
You may hate the color rouge. Well, now it's sapphire blue. Why stick with something you despise?
So in life, the rose you owe, just save, better get Mako.
ABC Action weather cameras are sponsored by Advent Health.
An update now on homeowners insurance and the companies that opted into the state's Reinsurance Assistance Program, or RAP, as it is called for short. The Florida Office of Insurance Regulation database shows 51 filings under the RAP fund. This is the $2 billion made available during May's special session to help insurers obtain enough reinsurance for the upcoming hurricane season. We found at least 44 separate companies filed to get the funds. This now means that at some point these companies will have to reduce homeowners' premiums to reflect their savings from the program. This could be up to 4%, but one company tells us theirs will be closer to 2%, adding that premiums premiums will still go up in the future due to how much it costs to get the rest of their reinsurance from other financial institutions. We have the companies listed on abcactionnews.com. You can find it under the Price of Paradise tab.
Uber's latest safety report showed a drop in rape and sexual assault reports for 2019 and 2020. On Thursday, the rideshare company released its 78-page safety report. It covers complaints made in the last 2 years. Uber said it received more than 3,800 reports of sexual assault, including 141 rape allegations in 2020 alone. The reports of men being victims nearly doubled from 2019 to 2020, but women still made up a majority of the victims.
Time now, 6:45. Here's a look at some of today's top stories. A Russian missile strike on a residential building in Ukraine's southern Odessa region killed at least 19 people today. Ukrainian officials say an additional 38 people were hurt, and they expect casualty numbers to rise during search and rescue operations. The attack follows an airstrike on a shopping mall Monday that killed at least 18 people. Well, pack your patience if you're trying to leave town today. AAA says today will be the busiest air travel day of the holiday weekend, that today will also be the busiest day on the roads. Experts say if you're driving, it's best to leave in the morning before 10 or tonight after 9. If you plan to fly out of Tampa, Tampa International has 5 delays so far, no cancellations. However, just a heads up, weather over the next couple of days could change this otherwise good news for travelers. Storms expected throughout the 4th of July weekend. And a circuit court judge ruled Florida's 15-week abortion law unconstitutional yesterday. The law officially begins today. It's expected to stand until the judge finishes blocking it. For the next few days, it is illegal to get an abortion in the state past 15 weeks.
We have an official grand opening date for a BMX park that is coming to the city of Oldsmar. We've been covering the construction of the Oldsmar BMX Supercross track for years now. It will open 2 weeks from today on July 15th. Oldsmar city officials hope that this will be a training ground for Olympic athletes while also giving local riders a place to go. It's inside the Oldsmar Sports Complex on Tampa Road.
A Tennessee couple's on a mission now. Philip and Jenny Vinings were cleaning when they saw a box on a dumpster. It was labeled Grandpa War II. When they opened it, they found a journal, pictures, dog tags, and a Purple Heart, all of them coming from World War II. There are 2 names in the book, Russell Emery and Gage Schneider, and where this person served, France. How the box got there and who it belongs to still unknown, but the Vinings hope to return it to the family it belongs to.
One Rays starting pitcher is the front runner for one of the most prestigious awards in all of baseball. Shane McClanahan leads the most recent Cy Young Award poll. This award goes to the top pitcher in each league. The 25-year-old leads the league in earned run average this season. McClanahan got 35 of the 44 first place votes in the poll.
Very impressive. And a Sarasota County judge has denied a motion to throw out a civil lawsuit against Brian Laundrie's parents tied to the disappearance and death of Gabby Petito. Petito's family suing the Laundrie family, claiming the Laundries knew their son killed Gabby and withheld information. In court records, the Laundries claim they had a constitutional right to remain silent. The judge pointed out the Laundries spoke publicly through their attorney. In the lawsuit, the Petito family says Brian's parents acted with malice. Gabby's remains were located in Wyoming last year. Authorities ruled her death a homicide. Brian's remains were later found in Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental Park in Sarasota County. Investigators say he killed himself and left a note admitting to killing Gabby. A jury trial in this case likely to happen sometime next year.
NASA is trying to figure out why there is a giant crater on the moon. Scientists think that something crash landed on the moon. The space agency released this photo of the moon's surface, highlighting a double crater right there in that square. NASA believes it was caused by a rocket. The agency believes the images might eventually lead to astronomers learning more about it and also what caused it. But you know what I really want to know? What does Greg D think about it?
I know. Rocket or alien laser?
Aliens.
Yeah, no, it's the aliens. They took a wrong turn at Mars, and then bam, this is what happened. They were distracted. They were on their phones while trying to drive their spaceship, and they crashed into the moon.
No, you didn't go there.
Lesson learned. Stay off your phone. You might land up on the moon. All right, good morning, everybody. Always some mysteries up there. Hey, I love this. This is Chateau sent in by Umberto. This is how the dogs need to be ready for the weekend. You got to have your sunglasses on, your shoes for the hot pavement, maybe a little jacket for the rain. Got all the gear ready. I love that photo. Temperatures in the mid-80s for the dog walks by 10 o'clock this morning, although it will be dry. Those storms really causing some incredible scenes. Look at this view from Aunt Claude Key, sent in by Bo Simpson on my Instagram feed at Greg D Weather. Just incredible. You get that sunset in the distance, beautiful, almost flat waters, and that dark, menacing cloud coming in over the Gulf. You really should be inside when you see this, okay? That means lightning could be nearby, but he got an amazing photo. 90 degrees by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then the scattered storms begin today. There will be some near the coast, and that's going to be the case for the entire 4th of July weekend. 7 a.m. to about noon, I think most of us are going to be dry. But then starting right around midday and into the afternoon, all bets are off. And some of these storms are going to form right by the coast. Monday, they could actually work their way back towards Tampa in the evening. That means Boom by the Bay could be impacted by some rain. Hopefully, that'll move through before all those festivities begin, which is until 9:15 for the fireworks. Over the next 3 days, that's the holiday weekend. Look at the rainfall. This is very healthy amounts of rain. By the way, July, our wettest month of the year, so no surprise here. It's not unusual to see 7, 8, 9 inches of rain in the month of July, and we could easily all see 1 to 2 inches of rain generally, with some amounts even higher over the course of the weekend. The way today and today play out is going to be the way the rest of the weekend does as well, and that means sunshine in the morning inside the Super 7-day on your hour-by-hour forecast, but by midday, look at some of these coastal communities already picking up some rain. West Chase, Bradenton could see some showers and storms. Then the interior of the state just turned stormy by the afternoon, and then those storms tried to work their way back to the coast later on tonight. So traveling this evening after 4 o'clock, it could get messy on all of our majors. Really across the state, East Coast and down into South Florida as well. Keep that in mind. Tomorrow, the morning starts dry. The storms may be forming a little farther away from the coast early, but then by the afternoon and evening, there they go, heading right back to the beaches. So the moral of the story here is early for your pools, your beaches, your cookouts, because the afternoons and evenings could get rained out right through Monday. The roadways right now are looking fine. Now, there are a couple of accidents to tell you about this morning that are causing some issues. The on-ramp from the Polk Parkway on towards I-4 westbound still blocked completely, according to FDOT. That is causing some issues and delays. You see the backup there on the Polk Parkway, so avoid that. And in Valrico, we've got a lane blocked due to a crash on Florida 60 at McKinnon Road there. Mulrennan Road, I should say. Some delays around the accident, though cars are still getting by. Guys?
All right, thank you very much, Greg. Coming up, scallop season starts today. After the break, before you go scalloping, there's a specific license that you need to have.
You're watching Good Morning Tampa Bay. Also available 24/7 and free on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV with ABC Action News Plus. Sponsored by Robert Palmer and RP Funding.
ABC Action Traffic is sponsored by Farah and Farah.
The Florida heat is just getting started. The experts at Acre are professionally trained to get your AC running efficiently with our $59 AC tune-up. Scheduling is as easy as scanning the QR code on your screen now.
We are open, Acre Air. It's time for our lowest prices of the season on the Sleep Number 360 smart bed. Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because every Green Thumb, 5K, and all-day dance party starts the night before. The Sleep Number 360 smart bed senses your movements and automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable all night and to help you get almost 30 minutes more restful sleep per night. Sleep Number takes care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. Don't miss our 4th of July special. Save $1,000 on our most popular smart bed, plus 0% interest for 36 months and free home delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. Shop now.
You know, we thought about bringing one of my dogs here for this commercial, but successfully representing clients has nothing to do with having dogs. Instead of dogs, see if the lawyer has earned both state and national board certifications.
Call Manny and Gordon or visit us at fightnegligence.com.
If you had all the power and speed of Frontier Fiber Internet, it wouldn't just be game-changing, it would be legend-building. Let's go frontiering.
To celebrate the 4th of July, we've stocked our showrooms with the most sought-after styles available for immediate delivery. Shop our curated collection of genuine leather seating and enjoy 50% off store-wide. Hurry in. Florida Leather Gallery. Your vision, your way.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome. Sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard. Greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
I know this looks like your typical narrow escape, but it's not. This is a Nissan sales event ad.
Now we're talking. Good thing this Nissan Rogue is a standard turbocharged engine.
Get the 2022 Nissan Rogue with best-in-class fuel economy.
Hurry. You don't want to let these offers get away.
Free is our favorite word, like buy one, get one free.
2 treadmills.
At Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. You don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
Let's go!
A broken AC system can happen at any time. That's why Acre Plumbing and Air is open 7 days a week with no extra charges for Saturday or Sunday appointments. We know you're busy, which is why Acre works on your schedule.
Scallop season starts today in Florida, but before you go scalloping, there are a few things that you need to know. First, you must have your recreational saltwater fishing license to go scalloping. Some charter boats will provide that for you, but check first. There's also a personal bag limit depending on the area where you're in. Also, store scallops in cool water and change it frequently to avoid bacteria growth.
The Sarasota Grand Prix is back this weekend. Today, it's a celebration of one of the most anticipated events of the year. The city's holding a block party along Gulfstream Avenue starting at 6 p.m. Then tomorrow morning, there will be power boat races involving more than 60 teams from around the world. Sarasota leaders say this brings millions of dollars to the local economy. Racing begins at Lido Beach Saturday morning. Ooh, what a perfect weekend to do something like that.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. We're hoping, Greg D, that the weather's going to be nice. I mean, we know we may see a storm or two, but not a washout, right?
Not a washout, no, not by far. But in the afternoons and evenings, storm coverage will be high. It stays at 60% all of July. So this is not unusual for this time of year. Get out there early to enjoy all those outdoor activities with guaranteed dry weather, because I can now guarantee dry weather by late in the day. The storms will be scattered through the weekend. That weekend forecast streaming at 7 o'clock, guys.
Thank you so much, Greg. Florida's 15-week abortion ban law is now in effect for the time being. Coming up at 7, when that could change after a judge ruled the law unconstitutional. Good Morning Tampa Bay at 7 is up next on ABC Action News Plus. We hope you'll add us to your favorite streaming device for more local news, weather, and traffic. You can also watch us on abcactionnews.com. Have an awesome day.